Hello bookworms, I'm Becca and today I'm going to be talking about the books that I plan on reading during my Christmas vacation. In case you guys don't know, I am a preschool teacher and that means that I get 2 weeks off of school, just like when I was in school. It pays to be a teacher sometimes, I tell you. And obviously I have neglected my channel and neglected reading for a couple months. So over Christmas break, I have absolutely nothing planned except for reading. So I have a huge stack of books that I would love to get read over the next 2 weeks. I don't know if I'll be able to do it, but I'm sure going to try. The first book that I have planned is one that I need to read soon, or Alex just might actually fly from Pennsylvania to Michigan to kill me. And that is Geekerella by Ashley Poston. Again, I've said so many times, I don't really know what this book is about. But from the sounds of it, there's going to be like a convention and cosplay. It's obviously a Cinderella retelling. I love a retelling. And this is one of Alex's favorite books ever, so I need to finally read it. I have a couple more to read before I read this one, but it's coming up, Alex, I promise. The next one is a bit of an impulse buy, and I should have read it by now, but I have not. And it is Little Women by Louisa May Alcott. This is a classic. I don't read classics. But when I went to go see Frozen 2, the trailer for Little Women played, and I was captivated. And I have owned a copy of Little Women my entire life, until recently I had to buy this one. But I've never actually read it, so I decided that I want to finally read it. I started reading it, I'm a couple pages in, and it's not too bad so far, so I think I will actually be able to get through this. I don't love the cover. I want a really pretty cover to put on my bookshelves because I have my priorities straight. This is a nice floppy paperback to be able to sit down and cozy up and read, and I'm ready for it. Next one's one I've had on my shelf for a while, and the cover is stunning, so I want to pick it up. It's called House of Salt and Sorrows by Erin A. Craig. This is a young adult fantasy about a girl named Annalie who's from a huge family and they live in a big manor by the sea. But unfortunately, she used to be one of 12 sisters, and 4 of her sisters have now died due to mysterious circumstances. So the people of the town believe that her family has been cursed by the gods, and Annalie starts having these strange visions and starts becoming more and more suspicious that her sister's deaths were not an accident. So now she has to kind of race to figure out what is going on with their family before she becomes the next victim. That's so gothic. It reminds me a lot of Game of Thrones, the family that lives by the sea with Theon. I don't remember the name or anything because I'm a super good fan of Game of Thrones. That's what it gives me vibes of. The cover is so beautiful. It has like sea stuff, like an octopus and starfish. And then the inside covers, so pretty. So pretty. And the next one I've been talking about reading for forever, and I have not yet. But now is the time. I'm gonna make myself read it. Stalking Jack the Ripper. I almost just said Jack the Ripper, and that's not the title. It is Stalking Jack the Ripper by Carrie Maniscalco. This is the first book in the series. I have the whole series, but I just haven't read them all, except there's a 4th one, like Escaping, I don't know, something about the devil, I think, I don't know. All of these reference like real life cases. Obviously this one focuses on Jack the Ripper, the second one on the like real person who is known as Count Dracula, and then in the 3rd one I've heard that the character is taking a transatlantic trip to New York and encounters Houdini before he's big and famous, and that sounds so cool. So I know I've been wanting to read this for such a long time, and I'm finally going to get around to it. They are very captivating. I have started it many a time. I just haven't finished it. I have one more fantasy that I want to try to read because I started it this year and I was kind of enjoying it, so I want to try to finish it, and it is The Cruel Prince by Holly Black. This is about a girl who is half fairy, I believe, and her sisters were taken to the land of the Fae, but she doesn't want to be there. I don't know. Everyone loves this book, The Cruel Prince, and I thought I'd give it a try, and I just haven't finished it, so I'm going to try to finish it. The last two are also ones that I started this year and haven't finished, and the first one is How the Light Gets In by Katie Upperman. I've been picking this up on and off over the course of the last 2 months, and I really just need to sit down and read it all the way through. I'm about 100 pages in, and it's about a girl whose sister died, and she's having a really hard time. Her life is kind of spiraling out of control, so her parents send her to live with her aunt who's renovating this big Victorian house by the sea. And the girl, whose name is Callie, starts having these strange dreams, and paranormal things start happening in the house. And I think that there's going to be like this big family mystery or something. So I'm excited to keep reading. It's spookier than I thought it was going to be. Because, I mean, look at this cover. It's so heckin' cute. It's like Polaroids and a clover. And it's really adorable looking. But it is spooky, y'all. I did not think that it was going to be this creepy and spooktastic. But it has been. And I need to finish it now. And the last physical book that I have to show you, because I actually don't know where the last actual book is, so that's going to be a problem. But this one is right here, and I'm really enjoying it. It is These Witches Don't Burn by Isabel Sterling. I am 50 pages in. It's really interesting. It's about this girl named Hannah who's an elemental witch, and she lives in Salem, Massachusetts, so she can't exactly tell people that she's a witch. But during their end of the school year bonfire, this big like blood ritual thing interrupts the bonfire, and then dark magic starts turning up all around Salem. So Hannah has to team up with her ex-girlfriend Veronica, who's also an elemental witch, and they have to kind of work together to figure out what is going on in their town. And it's really good so far. It was perfect for fall, but I think it will still be good for a nice cozy reading night, and I'm planning to have a lot of those. And the last book that I want to read, but I think it's in my car. I've been bringing it to and from my second job because I have time to read there. But it is The Beautiful by Renee Ahdieh, who also wrote The Wrath and the Dawn. And I think there's a sequel to that one, but I'm not exactly sure what it is. But The Beautiful is set in the 1800s in New Orleans. And it's about this girl who's coming to start a new life in New Orleans. And right now she is in a convent, but she has dreams of like being a dressmaker, I think. And I think that it has to do with vampires, but I'm not exactly sure. But it takes place during the carnival season. I'm liking it a lot so far. I just haven't had too many opportunities to pick it up. But my goal before the end of the year is to finish any book that I have started before the end of the year. That's my goal, so I can go into 2020 with a fresh slate. But who knows if that will happen. Anyway, those are all the books that I have planned for Christmas break. I'm so excited to be on Christmas break, y'all. I need this break, you guys. I need it. So let me know if you have any books planned to read during this holiday season down below in the comments. If you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and hit that subscribe button down below to see more bookish videos. That's all I got for you guys today, and I will see you next time. Bye!